Have you ever walked past a street performer thinking you're just part of the crowd? Only to suddenly become part of the act? From playful pranks to unexpected dance battles, these performers turn streets into stages and unsuspecting strangers into co-stars. Get ready to laugh, cringe, and cheer as we dive into some of the funniest moments when street performers flip the script and the crowd loved every second. This performer is a certified menace. He starts by quietly standing behind a group of ladies. His hands are behind his back and his lips are in a pout. The crowd is already in on the joke before the ladies even notice. He's in full character, imitating them like he's auditioning for a role in a silent comedy. But he's not done. Next thing you know, he spotted an elderly woman sitting nearby, waving a hand fan gently. What does he do? Walks right up the stairs to her, borrows the fan without saying a word, and starts fanning her like she's the queen. She's already giggling, but he's got one more move. He gets her to raise her arms and starts fanning her armpits. Even the old lady can't stop laughing. Later on, he wraps his arm around a random woman, grinning like it's a wedding photo. But then her husband appears. Big, tall, wide, not smiling. Our guy's eyes go wide and he immediately steps back like, still, love is a battlefield and he's not backing down yet. Moments later, he finds another woman standing moving along. He takes her hand and walks with her for a few seconds like they're on a stroll through Paris. Then, as she walks away, he stops, puts his hand over his lips, and blows her a kiss like a true gentleman. Then came one of the funniest bits of the day. The performer spots a small boy watching him curiously. He grins, clasps his hands together like a platform, and motions for the boy to step on. Everyone's watching, unsure of what's about to happen, but just as the moment's settling in, here comes a lady. Probably feeling playful, trying to step in like it's her turn. And he panics. His eyes pop like he just saw his soul leave his body. He immediately backs away with a look of horror on his face. There will be no caring of adults today, ma'am. Thank you very much. But our golden guy's not down for long. He spots a stylish woman nearby, laughing with a friend rocking some sunglasses. He strolls over with swag, gently slides the shades off her face, and then transforms. He imitates her posture perfectly, shoulders tilted, one hand on his hip, the other flipping imaginary hair. Then comes her laugh. He mimics that too. And just when it seems he's going to strut off into the sunset with the sunglasses like a true thief, the woman calls him back. Freezes, shrugs with a guilty smile, and helps her put the glasses back on. It's pure street theater gold. It's lighthearted, playful, and totally unforgettable. Statue performers are something else entirely. masters of stillness, masters of camouflage. Painted head to toe in gold, silver, bronze, or whatever shade matches their chosen statue identity, they blend so seamlessly into city streets, parks, and plazas that most people don't even give them a second glance. That is, until they move. But this guy, full-on prank mode. One particular statue performer decided to blend in beside a real bronze sculpture on a park bench. With metallic paint perfectly matching the actual statue, he settled into position, gaze steady, expression blank. If you didn't look close, you'd never guess one of them wasn't made of metal. Then came his first unknowing victims. A woman and her young son strolled up, clearly enchanted by the scene. She sat next to the statues, pulling her son in for a picture. Then the performer moved. The mom shouted like she'd seen a ghost. The boy took off immediately, trying to drag his mom along. Not long after, a woman pushing a double stroller wandered over, curious. The performer stayed perfectly still. She adjusted the stroller, positioning her babies as she tried to sit with the statues. And then he reached out to grab her. She screamed like her soul just left the chat. But instead of running, she started laughing so hard, she doubled over, clutching her chest. Her laughter was contagious. Everyone watching started laughing too. Then, along came a little girl, no more than 6, quietly walked up to the bench. No fanfare, no phone. She just wanted a break and found her perfect spot. She leaned against him like he was part of the decor, her little head on his metallic shoulder. The performer shifted his shoulder. She didn't notice. He moved again. Still nothing. Then their eyes locked. She froze. Her expression changed from calm to complete panic in a second. And just like that, she bolted, screaming all the way to her parents. But here's the twist. Her parents were in on it the whole time. The father hugged the girl even as the buyer was laughing. Clearly, this wasn't their first encounter with the bronze statue performer. Then came 3 women who stopped in front of the bench, marveling at the scene, leaning in for a closer look. They were admiring both the performer and the actual statue next to him, totally convinced they were both real. That is, until he casually turned his head toward them. One of the women screamed and grabbed her friend's arm. Another stumbled backward, laughing nervously. But once they realized it was all in good fun, they all started laughing. The performer sealed the moment by raising a hand and offering one of them a high five, which she accepted.
Sorry, you gave me a fright.
But the best one was so dramatic. A woman, clearly feeling bold, decided to take a selfie moment to the next level. She walked right up and wrapped her arms around the statue, smiling like it was her long-lost friend. Slowly, the performer lifted his arms and returned the embrace. Her smile disappeared instantly. She started shouting in fear and in surprise, trying to wiggle away while laughing uncontrollably. The beauty of performers like this isn't just in their stillness, it's in their timing. Their ability to create joy from the unexpected, to make strangers laugh, to turn a boring day at the park into an unforgettable moment. From photobombs to perfectly timed scares, it's harmless chaos at its finest. So next time you see a statue that looks a little too lifelike, maybe back up a bit or at least hit record on your camera. Because if it moves, that scream laugh combo is coming for you too. If you enjoyed this street side chaos and comedy, hit that like button, subscribe for more hilarious encounters, and drop a comment about your favorite moment or if you've ever been pranked by a statue yourself. There's always more where this came from. Stay playful and stay alert. You never know when the statue might move.